hate it when they do this. Again.
What a terrible place. Foul magic everywhere.
I too would rather have gone elsewhere. Will you be all right, Jorbal?
Thank you for your concern, Shaikan. It will pass.
We should begin the search immediately. I smell danger lurking in every corner of this cursed place.
The Shaikan thoroughly searched this place several years ago. I think we'd have found any hidden dangers.
We found Sariel.
Indeed, Kane. Back then, she couldn't remember a thing about her past. Odd that her memory played tricks with her again after the Wastelands of Sorrow. And now the Nameless asking for her.
My memory was also lost after the Wastelands of Sorrow, if you remember.
Nobody is accusing Sariel. It's just, what do we know about her?
Enough to know that she's not in league with those monsters.
Do we? I thought the same with... never mind.
I know that he was dear to you, and I know that Sariel is dear to me, so I'm not yet willing to give her up as another nameless agent.
I'm sure she'll recover soon, Kane. But I'd love to have her here with her memory restored. She could provide us with some directions.
I was part of the expedition back then, but I doubt I could be of any help.
Maybe the elves who wanted to come to this place to do research are still here.
Elves? What would elves want here?
Will you stop blabbering and start searching?
Careful, renegade, or I will snap off the head of your puppet.
Careful, dragon, or I will turn you to dust instead of stone.
Enough. Zarak is right. We have no time to lose. Jorbal, my friend, will you be able to sense where the seal is hidden?
It won't be easy, as so many rogue energies are loose in this place. But yes, I will be able to tell you when we're near.
That would be of great value. And you, Ragul, will Zarak be able to call forth the invocation through you?
Hello. I'm still listening. Of course I'll be able to do so, mortal.
Then let's go. Jorbal, be careful with the hide of your outer wings. They can be damaged in here.
You know a lot about dragons, Shaikan.
If Kellar hadn't taught me, I wouldn't...
Kellar?
Busy. Searching.
Ragul, your turn.
When will you learn it, mortal? It's not this petty orc doing the magic, it's me!
Well then, Ullum, your turn.
Loktashma arunirktu.
Sounds like gibberish to me.
Well, actually it is, but ritual words often impress mortals more.
Then how do you do it, if not by an invocation?
It's the magic! The magic that flows through the orc. The power of the archfire that will invoke the first seal.
So a circle mage would have been able to invoke the seal too.
Pah! Those puny mages wouldn't even have scratched the surface.
Those puny mages reigned over Io for over 5 centuries.
Had she not given them...
Had who not given them what?
Look, there's the seal.
And some guardian golems too.
If you kill them all, do you think you will get to the seal?
I doubt you'd make it that easy for us.
This isn't of my making. It was my dear brother Neathaf that created this. I doubt that you'd be able to solve it, had I created it.
Jorbal, can you take the seal from in there?
It's pushing me back, Shaikan. I can't get to it.
Oh, can't the poor little dragon get to the seal? Is he going to have a little cry about it?
Silence, Zarak. We can do this.
Sometimes I wish I wasn't made by him.
Relax, Ragul. Let's just solve this, and then move on.
How do you intend to solve it?
We can't reach it from here, so build a bridge or something?
But the golems are in the way.
So let's kill one of the golems and see what happens.
Take one of the golems closest to the seal. I sensed Zarak thinking about them.
Hop on, little one.
What did you just call me?
I'm sorry, Shaikan. Was that inappropriate?
Not at all. Quite the opposite, Jor-Bal. It felt oddly familiar.
Can't this wait? Let's get the seal.
It's getting closer, Shaikan. I can feel it.
Where is it? In this pool?
No. It's strange. I'm confused. It's there, but it's also not there.
There are strange mechanisms here. Could it be them?
Malachi was an ingenious engineer. Maybe he somehow used the energy of the seal.
Judging by the pulsing magic coming from the first seal, I'm sure there's a lot of energy to be tapped, although I doubt even he knew what he was tapping into.
So where is it?
Probably outside.
Outside?
That's it. An ingenious hiding place. Buried in lava, under molten rock, between burning fires and deadly eruptions. Only a godlike being could reach it.
Or someone who can ride a dragon, little one.
You're really here.
Sariel, how did you know?
I didn't know, Shay. It was just a feeling.
Oh, now this is a surprise. More mortals.
Sariel! How good to see you recovered.
Yes, Kane, I'm well now. You saved us both from grave danger, and I haven't yet been able to thank you.
But you haven't come all the way to Steelcoast just to thank Kane, have you?
You are right, as always. I felt you'd be here, and...
And there's important news about Zazhut you had to learn as quickly as possible. We also wanted to know how your mission's going.
We're advancing step by step, Iroh. It's difficult to persuade gods who are unwilling to share their knowledge.
Hopefully you will advance even further. Zazhut is trying to move on the Shaikan. It seems he singled us out as the one threat capable of stopping him.
He's moving on the Shaikan? How?
Several times the Nameless tried to open a gate in Westgard, but we were able to destroy them quickly. The Dragonfire helped a lot.
Then all of a sudden the attack stopped.
This can't be good.
We thought the same, Kane, so we sent our Drakeling scouts into the surrounding territories.
Based on a theory of Magister Ascan, we feared the Nameless would try to gather strength in one of those territories, and then launch an all-out attack in Westgard with 50 or more portals opening at once.
On the plains of Argan they found them. Hundreds of them. They really are massing forces, and I'm absolutely sure Zazhut himself will be leading the attack.
So we set out to gather as many allies as we could on board the city ship, to meet with Zazhut's forces on the plains of Argan. When Sariel said she felt your presence here, we came to offer our assistance.
Myself or Shay will join you on your mission. The other will continue to Shal to recruit the Norcane.
And I would have a request of my own, Shaikan.
You too are a Shaikan now, Sariel, remember?
No, I'm not. Of that much I'm sure. I carry your blood, but I'm no Shaikan. What I really am and where I come from has always been in darkness. The events of the Wastelands of Sorrow have opened my eyes.
You want to know who you really are?
If I find out more about myself, I might even become more powerful. I know there's more.
Very well. That is a lot to take in. We proceed as follows. Jor-Bal and I will venture outside of this facility to reach the second seal. There we will summon Ragul, so that Zarak can invoke the second seal.
Zarak!
You got a problem with that, redhead?
Silence, Orc!
He's with us, so leave it. When we return, we'll try to find out more about Sariel. She's right. We could use a more powerful ally, and I am sure there's more in her than we know.
Right.
I knew you'd come.
Can you tell me more about what I just heard? About K-An, Sariel, and a love gone wrong?
I'm Kane now. Ever since that fateful day on the way to Turganak, for almost a millennium now.
I knew you were old, but not that old.
There's not one day I did not regret what I did to Sariel.
Is that why you persuaded the Council of the Elders to explore Steelcoast some more?
You were skeptical back then already. You knew it wasn't the whole story. If you want, I can tell it to you now.
I'd love to hear that story. Tell me what you can.
Sariel, or rather Sariel, was found by explorers of our kind in the early days of the Hyborian Empire, I was told that it was in some kind of Shaper ruins. Her body was withering away, strands of blue fire running up and down her skin, which was very pale. She was half conscious and spoke in a strange language none of our scholars could understand. Our best healers set out to perform the Kara Anai, a cleansing and healing ritual that healed her body, but her mind was still far, far away. She chose to stay with us and proved her talent for magic more than once, but our elders knew she was in pain and holding back on her real power, so they decided to send her to Turganak. Our sisters in Turganak have a high discipline, and our elders were sure they would be able to help Sariel focus and maybe even reach her memory buried deep inside of her. Sariel agreed to go, but didn't want to go alone, so the elders chose me as a companion and guard for her on the way to Turganak. They couldn't have made a worse choice, for I was secretly in love with her. Her aura, her blue hair, those strange markings on her skin left by the blue fire, all that stirred the passion in me.
But she rejected you.
Rejection is no word for it. I was smothered by a stream of humiliating words. I will never forget this tirade, but it only stirred my passion, and...
You tried to force yourself on her.
The pain of what her magic did to me is only surpassed by the guilt I feel today about what I had done. But at that time there was nothing I could do. I was hurt, gravely wounded, and so I cursed the gods and called upon the forces of the abyss. Agrazog, a high-ranking demon lord, answered my call. He gave me the powers I now have to hunt, to judge, and to execute.
You used them to hunt down Sariel.
I found her on a barren rock somewhere in the Windwall Mountains. I'm not sure how she got there or what she was doing there. For me, it seemed like she was in a deep meditative state. Remembering her former defences, I approached her, sword raised. All of a sudden, I couldn't move anymore. My feet wouldn't budge, and neither would any other muscle in my body. I beheld that my sword was freezing over. That was when Sariel turned to me, a dangerous little smile on her lips. She stared at me, right at me with her ice-blue burning eyes. I felt my whole body starting to freeze over, and I assumed I was about to die, when everything went black. When I came to, my sword had splintered, and Sariel was gone. I wanted to go search for her, but Agrazog claimed his prize, and so I had to play judge for him. One case was an influential alchemist named Malachi, but he was prepared for me and put me under a spell that made me his willing puppet, although I tried with every fibre to resist him. As you have learned from the memory cards, he probed my mind with this machine of his and found out about Sariel and about her powers. He wanted her for his research.
And you had to find her.
Listen for yourself, Shaikan. I've retained this memory card ever since I snapped out of the binding spell when he started torturing Sariel.
He tortured her?
There was nothing I could do for her, so I fled. But from then on, I became a better judge. You are free to judge me, though. I deserve every kind of punishment.
Living with what you did seems punishment enough, Cain. I really hope it made you a better man. I will consider telling Sariel about your involvement. Thank you for your openness. It shows there's more to Sariel than meets the eye.
We are here, little one.
I'll summon Ragul.
This dragon blood surely is some great juice. I should have used some for my field dog.
Just invoke the seal, Zarak.
I'm impressed with how far you've come, Shaikan. Although Nithaf and Tiara didn't hide the seals very well, you found them in no time.
Well, thank you. Now, carry on.
You really have no doubts about your cat-tailed friend?
No. And now, invoke the seal.
You're such a terrible liar, Shaikan. But enough talk! Behold! The second seal arises!
Show off.
I've prepared the machine. What now?
Insert the memory cards.
I did. Nothing happened.
I feared as much. It needs me on the other side.
Are you still sure you want to go through with it?
I am, Shaikan. But be careful. I'll do my best to lower the defenses, but you'll surely have to fight whatever my mind throws at you.
I think I'll manage.
Then let's do it.
Huh. Where is everybody?
You are inside my mind now, Shaikan. I told you. Prepare to defend yourself. Thank you, Shaikan. I am a new person now.
So, you remember your origins now?
I do.
So?
These memories have been buried for so long, Shaikan. I don't want to drag them to light for everyone to see. At least, not yet.
That's a pity, but I won't pressure you anymore. I only hope the time to share your memories and experiences will come soon.
You're back!
Yes, Kane. Or should I say, Kayan. With my whole memory restored, I am finally able to forgive you for what you have done. But I will never forget again.
What's this all about?
It's a long story, Norkane. Not now. What will be your next steps? I assume since there is a second seal, there's a first and a third.
You're right, Sariel. There is a third. But Jorbal wasn't able to sense it anywhere in the whole complex. Yet it should be here somewhere.
What kind of seals are we talking about?
Seals capable of freeing a god.
A god?
Or a goddess, rather. When Zazhut raged in Io for the first time, the gods knew that he could only be defeated by another being of pure arch-fire. But none of them were willing to sacrifice themselves, except for one.
Her name was Corona, the guardian of time. The other gods didn't want her to sacrifice herself, so they imprisoned her in the ice wastes of Shalabar, and created a prison for Zazhut in the wastelands of sorrow.
Our goal is to free Corona, so that she can do what she offered to do a long time ago.
What an exciting adventure. You wouldn't have room for another companion?
Of course you can come, Sariel. We could use someone with your abilities.
Kane, this is my decision, not yours. I agree, however, that you can come with us. Still, I beg you to reconsider and tell us about your memories and experiences. They could be a valuable asset in our fight against Zazhut.
I will think about it. What I am able to share now is that Malachi mentioned a dimensional shift going right through one of the rooms of this complex.
A dimensional shift? You mean like the Shadow Realm?
Possibly. I never heard him mention the shadows, but he was thinking of some security measure which he protected the rift with, so that it wouldn't grow or move.
Did he explore it?
I'm sorry, I don't know. But I guess he was too busy with other things to care too much for it.
Let's search for this room you mentioned, Sariel. Any idea what this security measure looks like?
Again, no idea, Shaikan. All that keeps coming up when I think of it is a cauldron.